Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm very excited because Lissandra finally got added to the game as an adventure. So now I'm going to go ahead and play through her adventure with Volibear. So I've got the Star Gem to reduce the cost of allied champions other than Volibear when he's in play, and the Stalker's Blade, so that this way Volibear strikes twice on summon thanks to his power as well as the item. And then I have the Warmorg's armor just because I think regen will be a good thing to give him. I don't think the spell shield is that useful, and any other common item just doesn't seem that good. So let's see. Oh, we pick a champion first? Okay. Any Jax and Queen. None of these are really that synergistic. So let's go for a reroll. Vi, Udyr, or Teemo. These are some really poor choices. Let's go for one more. One more. Really? Am I going to have to spend all of my real rolls here? One last one. You know what? By this point I'll take the Swain. We've already invested way too much on the rerolls. Phalanx. When you target an ally, give it barrier this round. Yeah, that's right. They added a bunch of different powers now. Added a bunch of different powers to the game. I think Rally is fine. Better than nothing. Buy items for cards in your deck, or buy cards. None of these seem that good. Actually, make it rain with Rainworm might be decent. Vampiric Scepter on Swain. Volibear with Norris T, so that way I have a bit of more of a board presence. Seems interesting as well. This one's not purchasable because we don't have fodder to sacrifice. The dragon's interesting because it kills two things on summon, but we really don't have that many spells to play, so it would just be a big body. And yeah, let's go ahead and go for Brainworm, and we add Norris T to Volibear. There. That should be decent. A lot of diverging paths. And these are mini bosses, right? Interesting. Mini bosses who are not champions. And here are the champions, yeah. Okay. Lissandra, kneel or freeze. When the foe summons a landmark, advance their landmarks with countdown 3 rounds. Each round after the player plays 3 cards, their cards cost 3 more that round. Okay. A way to stop infinite combos, or at least slow them down. I am inevitable. When none of the foe's units survives damage, grant it tough. If it already has it, grant it +2/+2 instead. So it's like Giga Scar Grounds. Uh, Box to push champion item chest or an item chest. Probably the champion item chest. The first time the foe summons a unit each round, it captures the player's strongest unit. Frost gathers. The player's units are vulnerable. The foe's units have +2 health. Let's try. I don't know how hard it can be. It's my first time playing through this after all. It starts with 3 mana. Okay. Let's toss the Bjerg. Keep everything else. If we could get some stat buffs on Swain, that would be pretty good. Just +2 health would make him a Titanic unit, which would be really good for the power to just strike on summon and to discard and to get discounted by the power as well. Sure, let's play Valhyr's Prophet. That's how I thought he would attack. This way we can go here and we get some more sigils of the storm. We'll take it slow. I think we have an inevitable win on our side. Let's go for the Icewell Archers. He'll summon something and capture the archers. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. And then I'll summon Tarkaz and strike there. I don't want to attack. I don't think it would accomplish anything. I do need some more cards though. This is very scary. Why does this have overwhelm? Because of the Avaros and Outriders. Okay. Does the blocking matter here? I think I can take the damage. Invocation of Thunder it is. Let's take the 13. Avalanche. Yeah, let's Avalanche try and whittle away at these units. And we still have to wait. Okay, that's good. Volibear here is really good. Actually, let's just go for it. Kill both of the enemy units. Release 2 of my units. Get a huge board swing. He very likely will just capture the Volibear here. That's what I thought would happen. Let's attack with everything. Troll gifts. That makes it tougher to kill, I guess. Okay, Volibear levels up when he gets released from the capture effect. We still have a pretty decent amount of cards. Whoa. I don't just die here, but it will be very painful. Does this skill actually, it might be good, because now the whatever is captured inside the Heartblood Mender gets released and it strikes there, and now I don't lose any HP. Perfect. Let's just play the Swain over the blue buff. We don't really need the extra ramp. I'd rather have Swain on board, because this way I can just attack with everything and win. That was quite tough actually. They definitely seem to have made this adventure a challenge, even for a top tier champion like Volibear. I just decided to play Volibear first because of the fact that it's my highest level champion, but it's quite convenient that it's also such a good champion. I'm really leaning towards the Basilisk Bloodseeker because it's a Titanic unit thanks to the buffs, but Sejuani is also a Titanic unit. Would Sejuani be better than the Basilisk? The Basilisk has more attack. Deal 1 to an ally and an enemy 4 times. I can't exactly target my own allies because I don't think I have many. I mean, I have the Unscarred Reaver. Sejuani killed something basically by herself, right? Let's go for Sejuani. It's a bit better. Oh, that's what I wanted, right? No, it doesn't work. It's a little bit off. But I guess giving stats to Swain just so... Actually, if we have Volibear on board, Swain becomes Titanic, so it might be good enough. Oh, that's interesting. Two fights back to back. Visions of Strength. Grant the top unit in the foe's deck plus 20/0. At last they awaken. The foe has +1 starting mana. Round start, if the foe has 10 mana gems and the attack token, they create a 0 cost Watcher in hand. Okay, I can't deal with that. The foe grants the lowest cost unit in their hand +3 firstly, then creates an exact copy of it in hand. The player's units are vulnerable. The foe's units have +2/+0. I think this just scales out of control way faster than this one. What do I want here? I want some removal spells very quickly. This is removal, but it just plays a 20 attack unit here. Yep, and I have nothing. I should have probably kept the Icevale Archer. I wanted to get something else, but it was a terrible decision. One I'll pay dearly for. Do I just die here? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I can no longer block. and survive. Unless he decides to give me an opportunity to summon something. Okay, that's an opportunity. Okay, we have managed to stabilize somewhat. And now we have two big champions on board. We can even attack like this. And then we open attack again next turn and we win, right? There. Lethal. It only cost me 20 health points. Okay, what did I learn with that game? I should have kept the Iceville Archer. It would have prevented a lot of damage. That's what I learned. Mirror Mage up next. Zephyrsa of the Deep. Flash Freeze Hero's Horn. I'll take that. We have quite a decent number of champions in the deck. At last they awaken the flow as +1 starting mana, and when it reaches 10 mana, he adds a Watcher to hand that costs 0. Trick of the Light, the foe summons a 0/8 Mirror Mage. 0/8 Mirror Mage. We might be able to just use it as fodder for the for our sigils. I think we have to mulligan aggressively for the Iceville Archer every time, with the way the foe just starts with a lot of mana. Do I want to make it rain here? Or do I Iceville Archer? Iceville Archer. He summons two 5/5s here actually. Wait, that's not a 0/8. That's a 3/11 now. You lied to me. I need to draw something that's playable. I have 1 HP and a dream. Do I hold or no? Let's see what he does. Let's... Well, here's Prophet. I have nothing better. That's becoming very scary. I don't think I can win this one. Hopefully he plays something next turn so I can avalanche his board. Don't open attack. You don't want to. That's what I thought. Let's see adding to hand. Heroic Refrain. it's still fine because we can block two of his units like this. Do I just want to summon Sejuani and strike? Yes, it kills him. Swain is already leveled up as well, that's nice. Maybe I should have waited to play Swain, but I wanted to threaten the board. 2 damage and 2 to the enemy nexus. How sad. He could have done that earlier. So I don't know why he didn't. Maybe he wanted to give me hope. Rise again. Let's try again. I think it's doable. Now I understand a bit better how his deck works. We start with the attack token, really? Let's toss all of these. We don't get the Icefell Archer, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. Let's end turn. Just try and remove the spell shield, that's what I wanted to happen. It's growing, but it's still not huge. Okay, interesting. Yes, no card for 0, right? So let's just frostbite that. Try and add something to hand, something playable. Don't know why he decided to attack with the 0 attack minion, but sure, whatever he wants. Now, if I summon Sejuani, she will strike whatever I... Let's do this first. This nets me 2 extra Sigils of the Storm. Allows me to play Sejuani. Howling Abyss, oh, okay. So that's what he is doing. Oh, these summon effects contribute towards Swain's level up. That's interesting. Okay, so he is adding a random 2 level 2 champion to hand. Let's go like this. Try and keep the board clear. Let's go for Swain. Because he is leveled up, he also strikes on summon. And now I win. Next turn I have to do is open attack and I win, right? I'm pretty sure. That's how it works. There we go. This is definitely tough. Very tough. I don't know how a bottom tier champion like Thresh or Nasus is supposed to clear this adventure. Because I don't think even with the tactic that you use to try and make it playable by rerolling until you get a Renekton, I don't think that's enough. What do I want? Commander Ledros, probably. Let's take Commander Ledros. Can I afford to go for the extra power? I don't think so. Plus 10 health, purchase healing, cut a card. I have to heal. It's too risky not to. I no longer have a revive. Mind meld and spells chest after this fight. Yes, the watcher, it's staring. It hasn't noticed you yet. On round 3 it will. Oh, that's ominous. $60 health. That's a lot. Let's toss those two, keep the Iceball Archer and the Flash Freeze. Let's pass. 1 round, 2 rounds. Play Valhyr's Prophet. Try and ramp up a bit. Maybe strike him. Do a little bit of damage. He is Mount Targon and Freljord. Okay, something happened. He has noticed me? But what does noticing mean? I think I understand what noticing means now. And it's not good for me. But I think... yes. Let's commit to this attack. I'll flash freeze him here. Add... sure, let's add C3 to the hand. And now I'll play the Tarkas. Hit that stairs. Sure. It deals... oh, it's destroying all landmarks. Interesting. Very interesting. In that case, I am screwed. Because my plan to kill him goes out of the window. Yep. Oh no. What? It's staring. -6 cost. Really? That's what it does? Just summon a bunch of cost reduced units. Okay. Obliterate all landmarks. Sure. Let's... flash freeze the Overwhelmer, or one of them, and flash freeze the eye attack minion, Drumming Swarm, Necrotic Arachnid, or Atakan. I bet this fight was placed here just because Volibear with his power would have made it too easy. Really? Out of all the cards I could get, I get one that burdens Volibear because it adds a card to my hand. That's very unfortunate. I really needed that Volibear. I'm pretty sure my game's over now. Sure. One jump blockers. Winter's Breath on defense. It accomplishes nothing, so perfect for me. Oh no, it kills that unit specifically. Okay. Interesting. Next turn I can play Swain and remove one of his units, I think. Let's go ahead and block here. Jump block here. I just die. Really? Okay. That's a loss. Very unexpected. Okay, it was a trial run. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. We have time, so let's go for another. Whoa, that's a lot of XP gained just for basically nothing. Come on, again. Now let's see. Support champion. Tam Kench, Thresh, Malphite. Malphite with Eye of the Ra Horak. Malphite with Radiant Plating. Interesting. Cheap. You know what? It might not be the best choice out of all of them, but it sounds funny, so let's take the Malphite. And a power. Stabilize converging timelines. The first time you play a follower each round, pick one of 3 followers with the same cost to transform it into. I don't think. Do they keep the items when they transform? Because if they do, it might be very useful. Let's take the stabilize. It basically means more strikes for me. And shop. Oh, Ron the Magma Serpent with heavy hands. Interesting. That sounds very good. And Darkaz with Titan's X. Sounds great as well. I think that's the play. Darkaz gets Titan's X. And we had to roam the Magma Serpents with a really great keyword. Let's not take redundancy on the Eye of the Haurak. Now I can go against its staring guy again. Or she wonders. Hollow Blood.
When the player's unit strikes the enemy's nexus, grant it -2/-0. If it had 4 less power, obliterate it instead. And at last they awaken. Or the top path, which is Draklorn Inquisitor. When the foe summons a landmark with countdown, advance it 4 rounds. And the foe has attacked with the Frostbite, the player's strongest unit, and summon a Primefang Frostback. The top path seems like the easiest one. The Poro Apocalypse. Round start, the foe summons a random 1 cost Poro, then if the foe has 5+ units, they create a 0 cost Heart of the Fluffed in hand. When one of the foe's units survives damage granted plus... okay, I am inevitable. That's the thing Lissandra had as well. Actually, that's something I should check. After this, let's see if Lissandra has different powers that, or if she has the same power. See if she's like Aurelian Soul or not. The foe gets an additional terrifying power. But does this terrifying power work like these are the 2 powers he gets, or it's like he has 1 power I am just not aware of right now? Hopefully he summons its own when? Round start. Okay. Do you want to play something else here? That's what I wanted you to do. Now I just clear everything, get a bunch of cost reduction. I don't want to just place something and waste my cost reduction. Now I want to. Stun an enemy? Nah. Gosh, might as well. Two. These things cost 1, right? So I would have to summon upwards of 10 different invoke sigils of the storm just to get the effect. Let's let him block how he wants. Okay. Saves me the effort of challenging that, I guess. Now I can go for Rom the Magma Serpent here. Get a bunch of sigils of the storm. And go Darkas. Keep clearing the enemy's board. Are you going to attack? No. It does burn a card though. Strike. Actually, this is bad for me. He's just going to buff up that one. And this one as well. Actually, no, because he decided to give him Spell Shield. Okay, that's nice. Let's go for the eye, just to effectively get a level up on the Malphite. Oh yeah, that's something the eye does. It summons 2 5-cost units. Interesting. I need to keep that in mind it might become useful later.
Volibear's more than leveled up. Prototype Porobot. Come on, Elusive is cheating. Get that out of here. Really? Just in the last act of Defiance, you decide to deal 2 extra damage to me. How annoying. No. Do I just stack with everything? I mean, everything has overwhelm, so might as well. He gets a couple more blockers, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't. Pep. That. Okay, so if we can survive the early game and cheat out our big units, the game becomes a lot easier. Now, Commander Ledros, Captain Farron, or Ground Slam. If you summon a landmark this game, deal 3 to it. Ground slam maybe. It's a bit of control, which is useful. Select a spell and add 2 copies of it to your deck. Unravel Dirt does contribute a bit towards Mordekaiser's level up. Add summon a Preservarian. Malphite, I mean. So 3 mana summon 6 mana worth of landmarks. This way we are not that reliable. We don't rely on the Eye of the Horak that much to level up the Malphite. It can be good, but it doesn't really make it so we kill the enemy's units. Let's save our rerolls. There might be something that's better. Secrets hidden by Frost. If the foe has the attack token, the Frost better. Okay, summon a rank from back. That's it. That's the power he has. Okay. Kneel or freeze. When the foe summon, that's the thing he already had. All things grow cold. Double the stats and grant fearsome to the first unit the foe plays each round. Okay, that's different. So she is like Aurelian Sol in that her powers change every round, every run. Very interesting. Now, do I just toss everything? Let's keep the flash freeze as well. Might not be good to keep through 2-3 cost cards, but although let's draw one. He plays a 20 attack unit, that's what I thought would happen. Now we might just go ahead and he plays a second one. I should have mulliganed again. Last time I said I needed to mulligan aggressively towards the Iceville Archer, and I didn't, and now I die because of it. Stupid. I need either the Icewind Archer or the Avalanche, and we skip turn 1. If we are on the attack, we need the Avalanche and we skip turn 1. If not, we need the Icewind Archer, and we don't get it. I guess we'll have to jump block with the Unscarred River. Better than nothing, I guess. Well, here's Prophet. And Rage Deity. How lucky for him. This game's over. So over. Does he attack? He doesn't. But it doesn't matter because I strike the weakest unit either way. And he has exact lethal. Block here. Block here. It's still way over. Man, that's a rough power to deal with. To be fair, both times we didn't draw the exact cards we needed to deal with the opponent's board. That was a really pathetic attempt. I guess we go for round 3. Man, this might take a while. Trundle. Sure. I mean, Trundle starting a free attack. A little bit iffy. But if we can get +2 health on Trundle. Unstable mana flow. For the first 3 battles, game start, get a mana gem. Increase your max health by 10. Or flexible game plan. Flexible game plan. It's generally good. It seems more impactful than the other choices. We can make the Troll Ravager a Titanic unit. Lord Eldred Mage Seeker is interesting. Actually, we can make the Troll Ravager Titanic just like this. And we can take the Lord Eldred, or we can buff up the... No, actually we can buff up the... another one of our cards, so I guess that's it. We just take Lord Eldred, because it's a generally decent Titanic unit that has Shadow Totem, so we get a bunch of board presence. Prime Tusk Shaman. When the player summons a unit, Frostbite it. No, that's way too tough for me specifically for this deck to deal with. Oh, this seems tough. Very tough. We might need to get Volibear to 30 before attempting this, just so I can have one extra rare item. But I don't even know what rare item I might want on the Volibear. Do I hold here for the Avalanche? I think that's correct. This uses Poro Stories, gets a bunch of different Poros, but we're not at risk of triggering his power yet. We want him to commit a little bit more to the board. Summon another Poro? That's what I wanted. This is a really good matchup for me. Let's just wait a bit. I want him to... Actually, let's go ahead and Mage Seeker. Lord Heller Mage Seeker leader. If we behold an 8 cost unit, 8 plus cost unit. Well, I don't, because Volibear is 7 currently. But does it work like this? It actually does, okay. Good to know. Let's Icewell Archer first, before attacking. Just to ensure that the Unscarred River survives. And now we have everything under control. Can just Tarkas here. He summons that. 4 Poros. That's the Heart of the Fluffed right there. But I think we can just clear everything here. Make it so the Poros, the Heart of the Fluffed is not that impactful. What doesn't survive? These two survive here. I think I am fine with that. I could have probably have attacked in a way that would net me more Sigils of the Storm. That's a big unit. Not unmanageable though. We can just flash freeze it on attack and it accomplishes nothing. There. Now what? Ratio Shell of the World, sure. I don't think it will be relevant this game at all. Now let's see what he does. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing as well. That nets him another Heart of the Fluffed. But next turn we just win. There. Overwhelming. Lethal. Oh, I'm sneezing a lot. Must be allergic to my own bad gameplay. Hopefully we get some good rewards out of this fight. Alpha Wild Claw. It becomes Titanic. Augur of the Old Ones. You will behold a 8 plus cost card. Consuming Wrath. +4/+0 and can't block. And Infinite Mind Splitter. What's the best choice here? The Alpha Wild Claw has some early. It comes down earlier than the other options, and it can work on both attack and defense, unlike the Augur of the Old Ones. So let's take that. But it's not exactly something I am happy about. Sure, redundancy on the Avalanche seems good. Angry Yetis. When none of the foe's Yetis dies, create an enraged Yeti in the top 3 cards of the foe's deck and grant the foe's Yetis everywhere +1/+1 and reduce their cost by 1. And a Watcher. Or do I want to try myself again against the Vision of Strength? That's a tough decision. Do we go for the problem we know or the problem we don't know? It has Frost Gather, so no. If it didn't have Frost Gathers, I would have attempted that fight a third time, but since it has the extra health, it makes it so we can't just use the Avalanche to clear the enemy's board. That's a lot of money. Starts on. Sure, let's unscard River, jump block, whatever he summons. Oh, that seems like the nuts draw for the opponent. That works. Okay. Those are some big Yetis. Now what? I guess all ears Prophet. And now he Yetis. I can actually use the Troll Chant to try and force him to discard the Watcher, but this just makes things worse, right? Tarkaz. I think I need to play towards Volibear. And there goes our game plan. I intended to kill the one of the Yetis with no, I intended to kill the Avrosen thing with one of the units I had on board by trading, and now that game plan's out the window. Okay, at the very least he is obliterating his own Yeti yearlings. If He lets me... Can I survive 7? No, I can't. If he lets me... He won't let me summon something else next turn. But just summoning the Troll Ravager just kills the Yeti Yearling. I think I'm doomed either way. So I need to get the units on board. Oops. That's a lot of Yetis. Sure. How do I want to block this? Wait, he's just milling me. Yeti mill. Let's go like this, sure. Try and keep at least one of my units alive. And he got one of my flash freezes. So there goes my plan to cheat out more of my units. Sure, that might do something. I need to find a way to shuffle more cards in my deck. Let's drop down the Volibear. Try and remove things. But that's not enough. I think skip. Invocation of Frost. Tough. Very tough. We can't attack. I don't think we can afford to attack because he would just block, take good trades, and we'd lose either way. Let's Tarkas the Tribeless. Try and keep clearing. Wait, why isn't he playing the Watcher? There we go. Obliterate the enemy deck, leaving 3 non-champions. So he will leave 3 non-champions. I mean, I've already have less than 3 non-champions. I have 1 round. Game's over. Might as well just let him kill me. No point in dragging it on. I needed to shuffle champions into my deck, but I didn't draw any redundant champions. Now what? Plus, all of these, they're not good enough. 2 avalanches, Darkaz, Troll Chant. Yet Yearling. Sure. Now he has another Yet Yearling? No. He has an Frozen Trapper. He draws a Yeti immediately, right? No. There we go. Let's wait. That's fine. Let's try and get it to grow a bit, maybe. How many Yetis does he have? Does he have, like, Enraged Yeti as a card in his deck? Because it just seems to have so many Yetis. We need the Volibear. Hopefully he doesn't do something that nets him board control back. Like that. Let's attack with both of them, I guess. And if Flash freezes as well. And now he has a way to cheat out more Yetis. And he has a unknown Overwhelm Titanic unit in hand. That's what I thought it would happen. And he's back to having a board. All of the cards he stole from me. Wrath Colossus. Flash freeze created this card, okay. That makes a bit more sense. I thought, wait, why does he have that random non-Yeti card in his deck? Let's go like this. And we can't remove enough damage from the enemy. He still has a exact lethal on board. This is way too tough. Well, those are some attempts. What? That's not what I wanted to do. No. That's enough for today. We'll try again in what? I won't be playing through the weekend, so we'll try again next Monday, sure. Till then, I'll see you next Monday. Goodbye. See you then.